I've been too afraid to admit it. Pushing the weight of the world on my shoulders, I don't even know how I'm dealing. Feel like a part of me missing, and I've been looking around, but it's not in my vision. All that I got is earned, not given, but I feel locked down like my brain in prison. Spend a couple thousand to ease my mind, then I get it back, but I know I'm not fine. Everything built up all over time, but I gotta let it out, I can't hold it inside. Keep a smile on my face when they looking at me, but I know that's my only disguise. I be trying to get away from my problems. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. I'm starting to feel like I've been under pressure. I'm keeping my foot on their neck, I won't let up. I know when I fall down, I gotta just get up. I brush it all off, I'm better than ever. Been through a lot, but I'm never gonna settle. Know that I've been heating up like a kettle. Thinking back when I was studying dental, now I got plaques coming on the way, that's special. Yeah, they all come from my spot, but I never stop moving. Gotta do more when I feel like I'm losing. Putting in work, that's the only solution. You the only one who you really be fooling. Damn, trying to find peace inside my head. I've been talking to God, but I'm left on red. I ain't got time to be feeling upset, so I keep doing my best. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them, I won't back down, I'ma beat them. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know men lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know men lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, run it up, made a lot, but that's not enough. Got the labels all calling us, talking to me, but I hang it up, cause I got my fans and I'm proud of us. Never do it for the cameras, song a week and that's stamina. Keep it going, I'm an animal, I unleash when they let me loose. I've been ready since like '02, getting my bread, now how about you? 100%, that's all I do, so now please don't talk about me. Sold out shows, that's all I see, yeah, they said no I in team, so I gotta be MVP. Come on. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know men lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know men lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, never getting too cozy, cause they all coming for me. Used to sleep on the rollaway, now the whole team got the rollies. Roll deep in the Suburban, backseat and she working. This the life that I dreamed about when I could've paid a room service. Now it's electric curtains, but I still just scratch the surface. I'ma get right back to working, till I get my mom's the Birkin, till I get my pops the new bands, till I get my bro a few M's, till I got the whole fam, they ain't never gotta go to work again. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know men lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know men lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me, cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like them, cause I'm all I need. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Let me tell you right now, I'm the realest. Ain't nobody else ever do it like I did it. I ain't really had a competition. competition in a minute, and a lot of other rappers out here flying spirit. I'ma stay consistent, feeling like a man on a mission, balling like I play for the Pistons, but I'm Blake Griffin. I'ma switch cities, doing shows. I be living on the road, going all around the globe. When it come down to it, I'ma never settle. I be trying to get the bands like it's heavy metal. I'ma put my foot down, keep it on the pedal, cause nobody ever gave me shit, I had to go and get it. I've been here for a while like a veteran, been through a lot, but it turned me to a better man. Everything I do is me and myself. Now I gotta be a legend when I put it on a shelf. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me, cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like them, cause I'm all I need. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Hey, this an 8-figure mindset. A lot of people want it, but they scared of the progress. I ain't from the projects, but I got my own story that a lot of y'all couldn't ever really process. Didn't when nobody would have.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. I'm Chris G, your host for today. Here on June 23rd, 2021. It's Wednesday, hump day. Have a pretty good slate of games today. Have one NBA game tonight and a lot of baseball games. Get in and break those down. No, we had some pretty good games last night. Hell of a finish in the Suns-Clippers game last night. We'll talk more about that at 1 o'clock on our sports betting show, Easy Money. Make sure you come check that out. Or not our sports betting show, GSR, not Easy Money. This is Easy Money. Our sports sporting show, Easy Money, is at 11 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Our sports talk show, GSR, which was what I was talking about, is at 1 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. All right. Let's go ahead and get into these games. Got one basketball game tonight. Have the Atlanta Hawks against the Milwaukee Bucks. Be game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. Once my phone loads up here, we'll be good to go. All right. All right, NBA night. Hawks versus the Bucks. Bucks are 8-point favorites. They're minus 350 on the money line. The Hawks are plus 280 on the money line. And the over-under in this game is 226. I like the Hawks to cover. I'm not saying the Hawks are going to win, but I think 8 points is too many points. The Hawks are 10-4 against the spread in their last 14 games. They're 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games. And they are 12-3 against the spread in their last 15 games at Milwaukee. The Bucks are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 conference final games. Like I said, I'm not saying that the Hawks are going to win this game, but I like the Hawks plus 8. I just think 8's too many points. I think this is going to be a close game. That's the only NBA game we have tonight. Tomorrow we'll have Game 3 of the Suns and Clippers Western Conference Finals. Suns won last night to take a 2-0 lead. They won a last second dunk by Ayton. Was a beautiful pass by Crowder. But in tomorrow's game, you have the Clippers as 1-point favorites. They're minus 110 on the money line. And the Suns are minus 106 on the money line. The over-under for that game is set at 218.5. Last night's game was a real low-scoring game. It would have been under the 218.5. Both teams play pretty good defense. I think I like the under 218.5 in this game. I don't see the Clippers beating the Suns, especially without Kawhi. They might win one game, but they're not going to win the series. I like the Sun. I also like the Suns' money line on this game, but really like the under. Okay. Next, that's all the NBA we have. Let's talk some baseball. Got a pretty big slate of baseball games today. First game we have starts at 12:30, so we just about an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes from now on the East Coast. Anyway, you have the White Sox against the Pirates. White Sox are -1.5 on the run line. They're -166 on the money line. And the Pirates are +140 on the money line, and the over-under is 8.5. Pirates aren't a good team, but they did pull out a win yesterday with a late comeback. I like the White Sox in this game. They have Cease on the mound. He has a 3.99 ERA. DeJong's on the mound for the Pirates. He has a 6.38 ERA. But I like the White Sox. They have the better pitcher on the mound today, and they have the better offense. So I like the White Sox in that game. Over under 8.5. I think we'll stay away from the total. I kind of lean toward the under there, but not as confident in that as I am in the White Sox money line. Next game we have is the Nationals against the Phillies. Nationals are -1.5 on the run line. They're -108 money line. Phillies are -108 money line. And the over-under on this game is set at 9. So this game is basically a pick 'em. You got Fed on the mound for the Nationals. He has not allowed a run in his last 20 innings. So he's been pitching real well here as of late. Velasquez for the Phillies has a ERA of 4.44. I lean toward the Nats in this game just because of the pitching matchup. But yeah, I lean toward them. Over under 9. I think I like the under 9 on that on that. Next game you have the St. Louis Cardinals against the Detroit Tigers. Cardinals are -1.5 on the run line, -122 money line, and the over-under on this game is set at 9. You have Gant on the mound for the Cardinals, Manning on the mound for the Tigers. The Cardinals, they've lost 4 of their last 5. And Gant has allowed 15 runs in his last 3 starts. So Gant has been struggling. Cardinals' bats have been cold. Tigers won yesterday's game 8-2. Manning, who's on the mound for the Tigers, he's making his second start. In his major league debut, he went 5 innings of 2-run baseball. So I lean toward the Tigers in this game. Cards haven't been playing good, and I think the Tigers have advantage in the pitching matchup. And you can get them at plus money. You get them at plus 104. Yeah, I lean toward the Tigers, and I like the Tigers in that one. Then we have the Brewers against the D-backs. It's been a little bit of a crazy series. Diamondbacks first game of the series scored like 11 runs and won the game. And Diamondbacks aren't a good team. They're a terrible team. But let's check this out. We have Brewers are minus 1.5 on the run line. They're minus 225 money line. D-backs are plus 188 money line. And the over-under for this game is set at 7.5. Brewers have their ace on the mound, Woodruff. He has a 1.94 ERA on the season. He's been solid all season for the Brewers. Question with the Brewers has been their offense. On the mound for the D-backs, you have Smith. Smith has a 3.82 ERA. Diamondbacks bullpen has been terrible. I like the Brewers in this game. If I was going to bet on the Brewers, I'd probably use them in a parlay because I mean you're not getting a whole lot of value on the money line. It's at minus 225, and I don't like giving up the 1.5 in baseball. Next game, we have the Giants against the Angels. This is going to be an interesting game. Got a great pitching matchup. Giants are minus 1.5 on the run line. They're minus 116 money line. The Angels are minus 102 money line, and the over-under in this game is set at 8. On the mound for the Giants, you have Gausman, and on the mound for the Angels, you have Ohtani. Gausman has the second lowest ERA in the league at 1.51. He's been solid all season. Ohtani's been good this season too. He has a 2.70 ERA. Plus, everybody knows what he's been doing with his bats or with his bat. This is a tough game because I lean toward the Giants, but I'm not going to bet against Ohtani either. I think it's going to be one of the funner, more interesting games to watch today. I'll definitely be watching it. The game's at 4:08 Eastern time. But I think if I was going to do anything on this game, I think I would go with the under 8. I don't see these pitchers giving up many runs. Might see what the first half over-under would be. Look into that. Let me see real quick. Let me see what you can get over-under for the first half. Because you figure both these pitchers are probably going to go at least 5 innings or more. You know, I don't think either pitcher is going to give up a whole lot of runs. All right, let's see what we have here. First half. That's first half money line. Player performance doubles. First innings total runs. Okay. First half. The only thing it's going to give me I don't think it's going to give me anything. It gives me first half money line. All right, here we go. First half total runs. So you can get the first half. They got the total runs for that set at 4.5. So you can get that. You get that the under. If you go under, you get that minus 148 over plus 120. The over under 8. Next game we have the Rockies and the Mariners. Rockies are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 112 money line. Mariners are minus 104 on the money line. The over under for that game is at 8.5. You have Marquez on the mound for the Rockies. Sheffield's on the mound for the Mariners. Marquez has an ERA of 4.26. Sheffield's ERA is 5.65. I lean toward the Rockies here just because they have the more offense. Mariners beat them yesterday. I think it was 2-1. So it was a low-scoring game yesterday. Both these pitchers have been giving up runs this season. I would lean toward the Rockies. I just think they have the better offense. Next game you have is the Astros against the Orioles. Astros are minus 1.5 on the money line, or minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 200 money line. Orioles are plus 168 on the money line, and the over/under for this game is set at 10. You got your Urquidy on the mound for the Astros, Echelon on the mound for the Orioles. Echelon's making his second career start. Astros are hitting 386 as a team in June, and they've hit 27 home runs in the last 13 games. Offense has been hot. I like the Astros in this game. I like the Astros in this game. Their offense has been hot, I don't see the Orioles slowing them up. Next game we have is the Royals against the Yankees. Yankees are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 190 money line. Royals are plus 160 money line, and the over/under is set at 10 for this game. Duffy is on the mound for the Royals. King is on the mound for the Yankees. Duffy is coming off the IL. He had been real solid before he went on the IL with a 1.94 ERA. King has a 6.32 ERA as a starter. He's been used both as a starter and out of the bullpen this year. He's been a little better out of the bullpen than he has as a starter. I would lean toward the Royals this game at plus 160 money line. Then we have the Red Sox versus the Rays. The Rays are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 148 money line. Red Sox are plus 124 money line, and the over/under for this game is set at 9. Let's see what we got on this game. Where are we at? Right here. Richards is on the mound for the Red Sox. Hill is on the mound for the Rays. Both the starters have struggled. This is a game I'm staying away from. I can see it going either way. Both offenses have struggled of late, but both of them have the ability to get going. So I would. It's a game I'm staying away from. Next game is the Blue Jays against the Marlins. Blue Jays are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 134 money line. Marlins are plus 114 money line, and the over/under for this game is set at 7. You have Ray on the mound for the Blue Jays. Rogers is on the mound for the Marlins. Ray is having a strong season. Rogers is also having a good season. His ERA is at 1.87. Blue Jays have the better offense. This game I'm going to stay away from. I Don't trust the Blue Jays bullpen. Then we have the Atlanta Braves at the New York Mets. Mets are -1.5 on the run line, -130 money line. Braves are +110 money line, and the over-under for this game is set at 9. On the mound for the Braves, you have Wright, and on the mound for the Mets, you have McGill. This is Wright's second start in the majors, and this is McGill's Major League Baseball debut. This is another game I'm going to stay away from, but I'll lean toward the Mets. The Braves have been up and down. Mets have been not been playing too bad at all. Then we have Oakland Athletics against the Texas Rangers. Oakland is -1.5 on the run line, -142 money line. Rangers are +120 money line. Over under for this game is at 9.5. You have Caprillion on the mound for the A's and Foley-Wentz on the mound for the Rangers. Foley Wentz has a 5.59 ERA. In his last 3 starts, he's allowed 5 home runs and 16 runs to score. Caprillion has a 2.84 ERA. These two teams combined for 19 runs on Tuesday. I don't think it's going to be as high of a scoring game as you had yesterday. I like Oakland in this game. Next game, you have the Dodgers against the Padres. This is another interesting pitching matchup. Dodgers are -1.5 on the run line, -104 money line. Padres are -112 money line. Over under for this game is set at 7.5. You have Bauer on the mound for the Dodgers and Musgrove on the mound for the Padres. Bauer has a 2.45 ERA, and opponents are hitting 1.70 against him. Musgrove is 0-3 with a 5.03 ERA in his career against the Dodgers. Musgrove, both these pitchers have been pitching or been having pretty good years. Bauer a little bit better year than Musgrove. Musgrove has thrown a no-hitter this year. Padres offense has been up and down. They looked like they got hot against the Reds over the weekend, but then in the series beginning this week, they struggled to hit the ball. I think I'm going to stay away from this game betting wise, but I lean toward the Dodgers if I was going to take a team. Actually, I'm going to take Dodgers. I'm going to take the Dodgers. Yeah, I like the Dodgers in this game. I like Bauer. I like what Bauer has going on over there. All right. Uh-oh. All right. I think we have some more, don't we? Is that all of them? Blue Jays, we talked about that one. All right, that looks to be all the baseball games for today. Let's check what we got hockey-wise tonight. Tonight we have the Lightning against the Islanders. Lightning are -1.5 on the puck line, -148 money line. The Islanders are +126 money line. Over-unders at 5.5. I lean toward the Lightning in this game, but being back at home, the Islanders are actually home dogs. Man, There's a lot of value. I like the value in the home dog. Over-under's at 5.5. I lean toward the Islanders. Okay. All right. It looks like that's pretty much all the games for the night. In the NHL, you have a game tomorrow night too. You have Vegas and Montreal. Vegas needs to get going. Montreal's ahead in that series. Vegas is the road favorite tomorrow. They're minus 1.5 on the puck line, minus 146 money line. Canadians are plus 124 money line, and the over under in that game is set at 5. I mean, it's a game the Knights need to have. I'm kind of surprised at the road favorites, but I lean toward the Knights. Let's see. All right. All right, let's get to the picks of the day. Okay, NBA, I like the Hawks plus 8. Then in baseball, like I said, I like the Hawks plus 8. I can see the Bucks winning this game, but I think it's going to be a close game. Hawks are 10-4 against the spread in their last 14. They're 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games, and they're 12-3 against the spread in the last. Bucks are 0-4 against the spread in the last 4 conference final games. I like the Hawks plus 8. Then in baseball, I'm going to take the Tigers over the Cardinals. The Astros over the Orioles. What was the other one? I'm going to take Oakland over the Rangers. I like the pitching matchup with the Oakland over the Rangers. Caprillan is having a solid season. He has 2.84 ERA, and Fulton Nuance, or however you pronounce his name, I probably fucked that all up. He has a 5.59 ERA, and he's allowed 5 home runs and 16 runs in his last 3 starts. So I like Oakland in that game. Back to the Stros. I like the Stros over the Orioles. The Stros are hitting 386 as a team in June, and they've hit 27 home runs in their last 13 games. And they're going against a pitcher that's making his second career start in MLB. I like the Tigers over the Cardinals. Cardinals' bats have been cold. They've lost 4 of their last 5. And Gant is on the mound for the Cardinals, and he's allowed 15 runs in his last 3 starts. Excuse me. And Manning's on the mound for the Tigers. In his MLB debut, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and he's making his second career start tonight. All right. Then I'm going to take the Dodgers over the Padres. Basically, I like Bauer on the mound. If he can get his biggest problem, Bauer would have a better record if he gets some offensive back. And so the Dodgers offense have to get going, but they're getting Bellinger and some other guys back. I like the Dodgers in this game. Next game is the White Sox and the Pirates. I like the White Sox. And then I also like the White Sox over the Pirates. Cease for the White Sox has a 3.99 ERA. DeJong is on the mound for the Pirates. He has a 6.35 ERA. White Sox have the better pitcher on the mound and the better offense. I like the White Sox in that game. Next game I like is the Brewers over the D-backs. Brewers have their ace Woodruff on the mound. He has a 1.94 ERA. Smith is on the mound for the D-backs. He has a 3.2 ERA. D-backs just aren't a good baseball team. I don't know how good the Brewers are either, but they're better than the D-backs. And I'm going to back Woodruff on the mound there. I think that. All right. That looks like that is going to be all the games. NHL, I'm staying away from that game. So to recap, I like the Hawks +8 in the NBA. In baseball, in Major League Baseball, I like the Tigers over the Cards. I like the Astros over the Orioles. Oakland over Texas Rangers. Dodgers over the Padres. White Sox over the Pirates. And the Brewers over the D-backs. I'd like to thank you guys for joining us today. We appreciate everybody, all the support we've been getting in the first 3 months of this show. Don't forget we're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. Working on getting a phone line set up and everything because we want to be able to be more interactive. Let fans call in, give their picks, talk about it. Just hang out and have a good time. Also, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, we're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with GSR, Gonzo Sports Room. That's our sports talk show. Same thing there. We're working on getting the phone line hooked up. That way we can start taking phone calls on that show as well. Come join us there. It's always a good time. Usually there's a couple other guys here with me. Still waiting on one guy to show up. Also, before we get out of here, follow us on social media at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all at Gonzo Sports Room. You can find me on Twitter at Chris Gonzalez or at Gonzalez Sports. Check out our YouTube page. A lot of good content on there. Hit that subscribe button, please. Hit that notification button so you don't miss when we are live. Like I said, we appreciate everybody watching. If you want to give donations or tips, to help the show grow, I'll give you guys. You can do that on PayPal. I'll give you guys the information here in just 1 second. I'm waiting for it to come back through. It's also going across the screen in the ticker. Yeah, send tips and donations to help the show grow with PayPal. Send it to viralscopemusic@gmail.com. Music is spelled M-U-Z-I-K. Hey, so if you're feeling generous and you have a little bit you can give, hey, everything helps. Anything helps grow the show. Hope everybody has a good day on betting. Let's make some money. Recap real quick before we get out of here. My picks are Hawks +8. I have the Tigers over the Cardinals. Astros over the Orioles. Oakland over the Rangers. Dodgers over Padres. White Sox over the Pirates. Brewers over the D-backs. Also, you can find this Easy Money, a sports betting show. You can find the audio version on Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify, about anywhere where you can find podcasts at. Thanks for everybody joining us. Hope you have a good Wednesday. Don't forget, we'll be back in about an hour at 1 o'clock with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. Hope you have a great Wednesday, and hope you make some easy money. Peace.
Yeah.
Once your arms get dead, dude.
Truly Hard Seltzer Lemonade has been making new flavors left and right.